Why don't we do the things that we know we should be doing in our marriages? Hey, I'm Sharon Pope. I am the love and relationship coach for women who are struggling in disconnected marriages and trying to figure out, should they stay or go? If you like what you hear on this channel, I hope you'll subscribe. So today we're talking about why we don't do the things that we know that we should do inside of a marriage. I mean, we all know what we should be doing, but when we don't do those things, what that means is that there's not enough incentive for us to want to do those things. And that's just human nature. But here's what that looks like inside of our marriages. And we're going to use listening as an example, right? We all know that we should listen to our partners. But sometimes we just talk over them or tune them out and ignore them when they're talking about something that we're not terribly interested in at that moment. But then as a result, over time, that leads to a great deal of disconnection inside the relationship. So I spoke with a woman recently who told me her husband came to her outraged because he had just discovered on their phone bill she had placed 400 calls to someone she was having an emotional affair with a couple states away. And she told him, she said, "You know what? I came to you to try to talk to you when my father died. You weren't interested. I came to you when our daughter was in a destructive relationship. I needed to talk through that. You weren't interested. When I was considering going back to school and following my dreams and going into an entirely new profession, I wanted to talk through that with you, but you weren't interested. You see, it didn't matter what the topic was. You weren't interested." And she told him that was 400 missed opportunities on your part. And yeah, I did then take every single one of those opportunities to talk to someone, and it was someone outside of the marriage. And so now guess what? Now he's listening. He's paying attention. He's wanting to stay up late and hang on her every word. And lo and behold, it might just be too little, too late for her and for the marriage. I literally have seen this no less than 1,000 times. It happens all the time. We don't do what we know we should be doing in the marriage until one of our partners has their foot out the door, at least one foot out the door, or worse. And then all of a sudden, we want to invest. We want to pay attention. We want to lean in. We want to do all the things that we should have been doing. So don't listen to your partner because it's the noble thing to do or the right thing to do. Don't even listen to your partner because every research study will tell you if you do not listen to your partner, eventually your marriage is going to be at risk. Don't do it because you should listen to your partner. Should has never been compelling enough for us to take action. Here's a different perspective. Listen to your partner because when you listen, you learn something new. When you're ignoring or talking over them, you learn nothing new. When you listen to your partner, you learn something new about what they care about, what's important to them. And then the connection between you becomes closer, not more distant. The understanding between you heightens. And you become each other's go-to person, that when something happens in your life, in your day, they're the person that you want to go tell first. And the partner is there and ready to listen. If you're going to do what you know you need to do, and in the case of listening, do it because it works. Don't do it because you should, or because some book or some life coach on YouTube tells you you should. Do it because it just works inside of a marriage if you want to remain connected and partners. I hope that this was helpful for you. If it was, I hope you will subscribe to my channel. If you want to be notified every time there's a new video, just click the red bell in the upper right corner. And if you are struggling in your own marriage and trying to get the clarity that you need to know whether you should stay or go, then in the notes, there is a link where you can go online, fill out an application, and we can schedule a complimentary truth and clarity call so that we can explore whether or not there's a fit for you and I to work together. Take really good care.